Okay, this is the Rawlings Gold Glove Elite infielder pitcher glove. It's 12 inches, the GGE20BC. And I picked this glove out because I like Rawlings. Money's no object really, but the Pro Preferred gloves and the Primo Italian gloves, very nice, extremely high quality, but they're very heavy. It's like they're saturated with tanning oils. This one is light, easy to mold, and read a lot about the break-in process online from the Rawlings manufacturers. And one thing they say never to do is never cook your glove and never soak it in water. And the reason is, if you cook your glove in an oven, you're going to heat up the outside of the laces, and they're going to get very brittle and dry out. The dryness is the enemy of a glove and leather. You really want to keep the natural oils in the glove and just let them accumulate over time. The best way to break it in, obviously, is to play catch, because then the pocket will mold to the palm of your hand, and repeated hits will get it to form around and fit like a glove, as they say. But anyway, if you want to expedite the process, the best way to do that is to take some glove oil, and Rawlings makes glove oleum, it's like $2 a bottle, and take a little bit, rub it on a cloth, and then rub the cloth evenly over it in very light coats. And similar to painting, you want to add a bunch of light coats rather than one heavy coat. And the reason is you want it to saturate evenly over time. If you pour it directly on the glove, you're going to have one saturated spot and then a light coat around it. All you're going to really do is add weight to the glove, and you don't want that. You want it to be light so you can move it as quickly as possible, get it open in and out. What I like to do is to find the fold points you want to form a pocket, and those are generally right at the base of your fingers, right here, and around your thumb here. And so you want the glove ideally to close this way, bending here and here. And the best way to do that is to work the oil in here and here, and then pound it with a ball, a repeated play and catch. Preferably use a plastic covered baseball, because it won't absorb the glove oil, whereas a leather one will. So if you're going to store a ball in your glove, you're better off using a plastic wiffle ball with holes so it can breathe, or one of these synthetic covered baseballs that won't absorb the oil. And you constantly hit here around where you want it to bend. Another option I like is to take the end of a baseball bat or a rubber mallet and pound it in here and just work it in so these fingers fold over naturally. And by folding this over, combined with the strength of your thumb, you're automatically going to create a nice pocket in the middle. And ideally, for me, from an infielder's perspective, you kind of want the thumb and the forefinger to almost meet. You don't want to fold like that without a pocket. And then in time, as the ball's striking in this area, that'll deepen and stretch. And if you want to expedite that, you could do the same with the hammer. Do that, hammer a ball in, oil it up real thin, use a bat, punch it in there, and then wrap a ball in it, preferably a softball, something larger to make a larger pocket. Wrap it up, store it overnight, take it out in the morning, do the same thing, couple of rounds of catch the batting cage on the high speed, like a Nolan Ryan or a Verlander speed, and away you go. Now the nice thing about the Pro Preferred and the Gold Glove and the Primo uses a really high quality tight grain leather, and having gloves for many years, I notice if you get the cheaper leather, the cheaper cowhide, it tends to get heavy and it just doesn't really break in naturally. It never really gets that glove feel like good leather does. And good leather, the older the glove is, the better it is. The softer it is, the more naturally it closes and squeezes around the ball doesn't get away. All you really need to do is make sure your exterior laces are nice and tight at the beginning of each season, and older is better. Just takes time. There's nothing, no substitute for the time. So anyway, love the glove, about $129 at Dick's Sporting Goods. Good investment, probably a glove for the rest of your life.